I'm Ariel Alexa, and welcome to Digicel Foundation Community Footprints. In this show, we connect you with the amazing work of the Digicel Foundations in Jamaica, Haiti, Papua New Guinea, and Trinidad and Tobago. Today, we come to you from St. Joseph, the first capital of Trinidad and Tobago. You're gonna see some really amazing stories of everyday people who are changing the lives of those in their communities. These stories prove that together we can create a world where no one gets left behind. This month in Haiti, we take an intimate look at one of their transformative partners, Nos Petits Frères et Sœurs, an organization that caters to children from disadvantaged areas and children with disabilities.
Digicel Foundation visited the Nos Petits Frères et Sœurs organization, one of its partners since 2008.
Over the years, they have received a support from the Digicel Foundation that is over $1.5 million. They have a school, a hospital, an orphanage, and a health center for people with special needs.
Here in the orphanage, we call it an orphanage, it's really a home. We have 300 children and we have over 600 coming from the community to school here. And as part of the program, we have one home for children with disabilities. We take in children that come from disadvantaged areas or that have been abandoned, and we try and give them a home and an education, and we try and create the sense of family. The children with special needs stay with us for life. Most of them have been abandoned. We have therapy with special education, and in fact most of our help for those programs in country comes from the Digicel Foundation. So as you know, children with disabilities, they need long-term care, medical care, education. You need more people than in a regular school, physical therapy, so it costs a lot of money. And Digicel has also given us some fuel for our program, so we're very grateful.
I grew up in the Nos Petits Frères et Sœurs orphanage where I was taken in as a baby. I was fortunate that Nos Petits Frères et Sœurs had a school and took the opportunity to attend. Additionally, vocational classes were available to students. For example, there was a tiling class and I learned to install flooring. They also have a hospital where they receive persons with disabilities. Whereas these persons are usually rejected by society, Nos Petits Frères et Sœurs welcomes and supports them, as well as providing therapy. There is a young child named Jackie who was brought to Nos Petits Frères et Sœurs by his parents. He could not walk, he could not talk, even his name he could not pronounce. Today, you should see him. Thanks to the therapy he has received, Jackie walks normally. He talks and he's able to make distinctions. Nobody believed that Jackie would be able to make this progress. I thank Nos Petits Frères et Sœurs and especially the partners who support the organization's work. Wow! Many, many thanks to Digicel Foundation. You play an important role in our lives. We are proud, and on behalf of all the children and youth, we say we love you and thank you immensely.
We are pleased to have had the opportunity to highlight our collaboration with Nos Petits Frères et Sœurs and look forward to sharing more stories about our efforts to create a world where no one gets left behind.
We're at the University of the Southern Caribbean in the Digicel Foundation Occupational Therapy, Simulation and Resource Lab. In this segment, we let you in on the action. We gave our social media audience a chance to ask the foundation about the work being done in their respective countries. Today's questions are for the Digicel Papua New Guinea Foundation. When was the Digicel Papua New Guinea Foundation established, and what types of programs does it fund? Digicel Papua New Guinea Foundation was established in 2008, 12 years ago. Their focus areas are education, health, and leadership. They have built over 600 classrooms, donated ambulances, libraries, and funded rural health aid posts in Papua New Guinea. They also run the Men of Honor campaign to address violence and promote men. In Jamaica, they're keeping up with the magic of March, commemorating International Women's Day. This month, the spotlight is on the Bonnie Gate Women's Group and their efforts to uplift women in the rural area. The group is contributing to local tourism by continuing Jamaica's needlework tradition. And guess what? Their work is going international.
March is Women's History Month. In Jamaica, one group of rural women are keeping history and tradition alive. After receiving a grant from the Digicel Foundation in 2019, they've taken their needlecraft training to the next level, gaining international attention for their high-quality pieces. They're showing how they help to create a world where no one gets left behind, while taking Jamaica to the world.
The Bonnygate Women's Group is part of the defunct All Sides Workroom that started over 80-odd years ago. We chose needlecraft in particular because that was their skills. They were doing ardango, they were doing crochet, and they were doing the famous hand embroidery. But the fact that Jamaican craft was so limited in the marketplace, we were seeing so many items from elsewhere. And the call was there. Persons who are in touch with us will say, boy, where can I get this to buy? I was on vacation, I just could not find anything in the craft market that represented Jamaica. It is authentic Jamaican product and the need is there. We decided to take a shift from the hand embroidery to mask making.
I learned how to make masks by watching a YouTube channel, and that's how I come about with the different styles and fashion in the mask making. When Corona comes around, Miss Shirley called me and asked me to help out with distributing masks to the infirmaries and homes and so on.
I want to mention Jacqueline Bishop. They'll be having a show in the summer and she would love for the Bonnygate women to participate. Miss T, an international renowned restaurant, has reached out to us to partner, and we'll be doing work for her as well as displaying our work at her restaurant in Ocho Rios. We have given gifts to celebrities, prime ministers, and royalties. We have to give big up to Rio Nuevo Village. David opened his door for the women and he gave us space that we could do our training. As a leader, or persons who are expected to lead are expected to impact lives. And these women, the Bonnygate Women's Group, are women who are in need, and presently they're leaders in their own way. Our women must continue to earn. They must continue to support their families. We must continue to impact their lives.